friends, thank you for joining me again. Today's class is dedicated to one of my very best friends, Dee. And today we're going to be focusing on flexibility and length. So think really tall, upright postures and long, strong lines. So really give yourself the opportunity to dance this one out. If flexibility is something that intimidates you or you struggle with, fear not. Take any modifications you need, back out when you need to, really listen to your body. It's a super important thing not to push it too hard when you're working on flexibility. So for today's class, I would highly encourage a block and a strap or a towel. I'm going to be using a towel and showing you how. All right, let's get started. All right, friends, today we're going to get started on our back. So make your way down to Shavasana or corpse pose. Let your legs go long, let your arms fall to your side. Shrug your shoulders down and away from your ears. Soften your jaw and blink your eyes closed. Begin to notice your breath. And right away, we're going to find our Ujjayi breath or breath of fire. On your inhale through your nose, bring a slight constriction to the back of your throat. And exhale through your nose, almost like you're fogging up a mirror. Continue to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Continue this breath at your own pace, and it should begin to sound a little bit like an ocean wave. Slow and steady. Bring a gentle awareness to the physical sensations in your breath. As you inhale, you feel your chest and heart inflate towards the sky. As you exhale, you feel your back melt and ground into the earth. Our breath, or prana, is just one of many ways that we can find balance in our bodies through yoga. A lot of balance is often not visual or physical, but internal and sometimes even unconscious. Through yoga, we work to bring this balance into our everyday lives. On your next inhale, raise your arms overhead like a big, good morning stretch. And slowly move into banana pose. Bring your ankles to the right side of your mat. Maybe you cross them. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and begin to make a gentle half moon shape. Stretch through your left side body. Make sure your shoulders stay down from your ears. Soften your jaw. It's just a gentle opening stretch. Beautiful. Come back to center. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, banana pose on the other side. Bring your ankles to the left side of your mat. Maybe you cross them. Grab your right wrist with your other hand and begin to stretch over to the left side of your mat, creating a half moon shape. Breathe here. Breathe into your right side body. Feel it begin to open up. Just a gentle awakening for our side bodies here. Inhale back to center. Big stretch one more time, arms above your head. And slowly make your way up to a seated position, like a modified boat pose. Plant the soles of your feet on the earth. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Shrug your shoulders down and away from your ears. Soften your jaw. And bring your palms to heart center. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, seated prayer twist. Bring your left elbow outside of your right knee. You can either leave your hands pressed energetically together or drop your right hand back behind you. Gently twist open. Gaze over your back shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist on the other side. Bring your right elbow to your left knee and twist gently through your spine. Gaze over your back shoulder and breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, back to
center, shine your heart forward one more time. And make your way to staff pose. Let your legs go long. Inhale, reach your hands up high. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips and go as deep or as shallow as is comfortable for you right now. Don't push it, just listen to your body. We're gently warming up and stretching out the hamstrings. Breathe and soften here. Your forward fold might look very different from mine, and that is just fine. All of our bodies are different and unique. A few more breaths here, and slowly make your way back up to a seat. And cross your ankles or shift them to the side and come over into a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, stack your hips over your knees, press into the tops of your feet. Inhale for cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, lengthen through the front of your throat. Exhale, cat pose. Round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, turn inward. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, press into the palms of your hands. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl. One more time. Inhale, cow pose. Really exaggerate your spine. Exhale, cat pose. Beautiful. Make your way back to a tabletop position. And begin to extend your right leg long behind you. Stay here, or you can extend your left hand out in front of you for balancing table. Begin to pulse up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your palm back under your shoulder. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest. Heel toe step your foot between your hands for a modified lunge. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Press into the top of your back foot. Square your hips to the front of the room. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, press back, half splits pose. Lengthen your front leg and let your torso fall onto your thigh. Again, you can be deep or shallow here. We're going to start warming up our hamstrings even more. Inhale, shift forward again, low lunge, shine your heart forward. Exhale, press back, half splits pose. Soften your jaw. Just begin to move organically. Inhale, back up. Exhale, stretch it back. Inhale, back to low lunge. Prepare for side plank. Plant your left palm on the earth. Bring your right hand to the inside of your front leg. Use your 2 peace fingers to grab for your big toe. Begin to shift your weight to the left side of your body, so your left palm and your left knee. Extend your right leg long for a modified side plank with a big toe hold. Square your hips to the side of the room. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Engage your core. This is also a great opportunity for a strap or a towel around your foot, just to add a little bit of length to your top hand and really lets you extend long. Breathe through your side body wherever you are. Engage your core again, soften your jaw. You're almost there. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, with control, bring your foot back into your lunge position. Good job. Exhale, back to tabletop, and same thing on the other side. Inhale your left leg long, stay here, or lift your right hand parallel to the mat. Engage your core, soften your jaw. Reach up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring your palm back under your shoulder. Exhale, pull your knee into your chest. Heel toe step your foot between your hands. Stack your knee over your ankle. Press into the top of your back foot. Engage your core. Square your hips to the front of the room. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, extend long. Half splits pose. Relax your forehead towards your knee. And again, you can be shallow, you can be deep. It doesn't matter. Just listen to your body. Inhale, back up to lunge. Exhale, extend half splits. Beautiful. Inhale, back up once again. Exhale, extend last time. Inhale, back up to a lunge. Prepare for a modified side plank. Plant your right palm on the earth. Bring your left hand to the inside of your front foot. Grab your big toe with your 2 peace fingers, or this is a great opportunity to grab a towel as well or a strap. Begin to shift your weight into your right hand and extend your left leg long. Engage your core. Square your hips to the front of the room. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, or take any modification that feels good today. Again, your poses might look a little bit different from mine, and that is great. With control, bring your top leg back into your lunge position. And exhale back, tabletop. Inhale, flip your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high to the sky. Press energy out through your heels. Engage your core. Soften your jaw. Press through the L of your thumb and first finger. 1 big breath in together. 1 big breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. On the exhale, we're going to hop up to a frog squat, or you have the opportunity to modify and step 1 foot up, then the other. Take any variation that works for you. Frog squat, bring your palms to heart center. Bring your elbows to the inside of your knees. Sink your hips down to the earth. Inhale, press up to mountain. Engage through your core. Shrug your shoulders down and back. Lift your arms high to the sky. Now heel toe your feet back hip width distance. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Let the crown of your head melt towards the earth. Ragdoll pose. Bring opposite hands to opposite elbows. Generous bend into your knees so your thighs kiss your torso. Soften your jaw. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your palms to your thighs or your shins. Engage your core, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, high plank pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Engage your core, square your hips down to the earth. Imagine a long line of energy from your heels to your crown. Shift your weight forward over your toes. Lower down into low plank. Bring your elbows to a 90-degree angle. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press into the tops of your toes. Engage your core so your thighs come off the earth. Press through your palms. Look up to the sky. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. 1 big breath in. 1 big breath out. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, hop, or float, frog squat. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold with your feet back under your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Shine through the crown of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms. Step back to high plank. Now take any modifications here that you need. You can always do this from your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. 1 more time. Give it all you got. Inhale, look to the top. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms. Step back, your chaturanga. Don't forget to breathe. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's reground with 1 big unifying breath. Inhale, fill up your side body, your ribs, your heart. Exhale, press the air out. Inhale, lift your right leg high, 3-legged dog. Square your hips down to the earth. Point or flex your foot. Engage your core. Don't forget to press through your hands. Exhale, knee into your chest, low lunge. Heel toe step your foot between your hands. Lengthen out through your back leg. Square your hips to the front of the room. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Exhale to Skandasana. Drop your back heel. Press into the knife edge of your back foot. Point your front toes to a 45-degree angle or to the front corner of your mat. Bring your palms to heart center. You can stay low or you can come up a little bit more shallow. Inhale to move. Exhale, shift to the back of the room. Inhale through center. Exhale to the front of the room. Inhale, star pose. Reach your fingers up to a 45-degree angle. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Maybe bring a soft smile to your lips. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, take a half moon stretch. Bring your left hand to your right wrist. Stretch and open through your right side body. As we continue to flow, I invite you to bring some creative expression into your movement here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, triangle pose. Parallel your back foot to the back edge of your mat. Bring your left hand up high to the sky. Reach your right fingertips down to the earth. Bring a soft bend into your front knee so it doesn't lock out. Engage your core. Imagine you're between two panes of glass. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend your front knee to a 90-degree angle. Shift your weight forward. Extend long through your left leg. Keep your arms as they are, or feel free to bring your right elbow onto your right knee for a little bit of stability. Inhale to reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Bring your right hand up high to the sky. Reach your left hand down onto your back thigh. Exhale as you move into exalted crescent. Bend your right knee. Windmill your right hand to meet your back thigh. Inhale your left hand forward and high to the sky with your gaze to follow. Square your hips to the front of the room. Engage your core. If this twist is a bit much, you can always bring your palm to your lower back. Inhale, reach higher, gaze up. Exhale, plant your palms, low lunge. Inhale to prepare, lengthen. Exhale, pyramid pose. Straighten out your legs. Point both of your toes forward like they're in train tracks. You can shorten your stance if you need to. Release your forehead to your knee. Inhale, up to low lunge. Exhale, press back into pyramid. This is a great place for blocks under your hands as well, or books. Inhale, back up. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high plank. Move through your chaturanga. Maybe you keep your right leg up high. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Square your hips down to the mat. Engage your core. Point or flex your toes. Press through your palms. Exhale, low lunge. Pull your knee into your chest. Heel toe step your foot between your hands. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, skandasana. Drop your back heel so your foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Point your toes to the front corner of your mat. Drop your hips down. Press your palms together. Again, you can stay shallow or go deeper. Inhale to move. Exhale, skandasana to the back of the room. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, skandasana to the front of the room. Inhale, press up to star pose. Reach your fingertips high to the sky. Engage your core, soften your jaw. Shrug your shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, half moon variation. Bring your right hand to your left wrist. Stretch gently through your left side body. You can gaze up under your top arm to the sky. Again, as we continue to flow, you'll see the opportunity for some creative expression here. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, triangle pose to the front of the room. Point your left toes to the front of your mat. Parallel your back foot to the back edge of your mat. Reach your right hand up high to the sky. Your left hand reaches down to the earth. Your gaze can follow your top hand. Engage your core. And remember, this is about maintaining a long, strong line of energy, not necessarily reaching forward. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend into your left knee. Press into the knife edge of your right foot. Leave your arms as they are, or bring your elbow to your left knee for a little bit more stability. Gaze up to your top hand. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through your front leg, engage your core. Let your right hand come down to your back thigh. Lift your left hand up high to the sky with your gaze to follow. Exhale as you move, exalted crescent. Bend your left knee to a 90-degree angle. Circle your left hand around and back to your back thigh. Inhale your right hand forward and up to the sky. Exhale, plant your palms, low lunge. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, press back, pyramid pose. Extend through both legs. Pull your forehead into your knee. You can always bend your knees a little bit or shorten your stance. Blocks are a great tool here. Inhale, back to low lunge. Rise up, shine your heart forward. Exhale, press back into pyramid pose. You can always flex your toes back for a little added stretch. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid, stretch. One more time. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. This might be your deepest one yet. Inhale, back to low lunge. Place your palms on the earth. Step back, flow through your chaturanga. Option to keep your left leg lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's reconnect to our breath. One big breath in. Fill up your side body, your ribs, the back of your heart. Big open mouth. Exhale, push the air out. Return to your Ujjayi breath. Remember the balance that it brings you. Now we flow breath to movement. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, skandasana. To the back, to the front. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, half moon stretch. Take your expression. Inhale, triangle pose. Beautiful. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe here. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through your front leg. Exhale through your transition. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, low lunge. One time, inhale, exhale, pyramid pose. Back to low lunge. Move through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side, inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, skandasana. Shift to the back of the room. Then the front. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, half moon stretch to the back. Inhale, triangle pose. Beautiful. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, press up. Exhale through your transition. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pyramid pose one time. Inhale, back to low lunge. Exhale through your chaturanga. We're going to flow through this one more time, and remember, your body doesn't have to look exactly like mine. The magic is simply in moving. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Give it all you got. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, skandasana to the front, to the back, to the front. Inhale, star pose, shine high. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale through your transition. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, low lunge, pyramid pose one time. Exhale, pyramid. Back to low lunge. Step through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You are so strong. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, skandasana. To the back of the room, to the front of the room. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, half moon stretch. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale is your transition. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, exhale, pyramid one time. Back to low lunge. Press back through your chaturanga. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one big breath in, fill up every last sip of air. Open mouth, exhale. Now return to your Ujjayi breath. Moving on. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of the room. To the back of the room. To the front of the room. Inhale, star pose. Listen carefully. Exhale, horse pose. Bend your knees to a 90-degree angle. Point your toes out, heels in. Square your shoulders over your hips. Engage your core. Place your palms at heart center. Steadily begin to pulse down. Maybe you take a different arm variation or bring some fire into our legs. Keep going, keep pulsing. Maybe you lift onto one toe. Maybe you drop your heel and lift the other toe for an added challenge. Maybe you lift both toes. However, if balancing is a little bit challenging today, don't worry, just come back to your breath. Almost there. Inhale, star pose. Good work. Exhale, half moon to the back. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale through your transition. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, simple twist. Place your left hand on the earth. Lift your right hand high. Listen carefully. Prepare for side plank. Round down into your left hand. Bring your right hand to the inside of your front leg. Use your two peace fingers to grab your big toe. Shift your weight into your left side body. Engage your core. Extend your top leg. Side plank with big toe variation. This is an extremely challenging posture, so please take any variations you need. Stay here or move into wild thing. For wild thing, drop your right leg behind you, come up onto your toe, press into the knife edge of your left foot, press your hips up to the sky. Reach with your right hand. Breathe here. If you're in wild thing, slowly transition back into your side plank. If you're in your side plank, hold here. And slowly, with control, transition back into low lunge. Plant your palms, shift back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One big breath in, one big breath out. One more time, here we go. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Skandasana. To the back of the room. To the front of the room. Inhale, up to star pose. Listen carefully. Exhale, horse pose. This time, extend your arms out long. Engage your core. Begin to pulse your arms up to the sky. Keep going at your own pace. Remember, you are so strong. Switch to pulse down. Remember a 90-degree bend in your knees. Tuck your pelvis under. Keep going. Press to the back. I know your shoulders are burning. Don't give up. Come back to your breath whenever things get hard. Press to the front of the room. Keep going. You are so strong. Press down. Go. Pulse. 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 Engage your core. Press up. Shrug your shoulders down and away from your ears. Soften your jaw. Press to the back of the room again. Don't forget your 90-degree bend in your knees. You're so close. Press to the front. One last time. Keep going. Keep going. Beautiful. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, half moon stretch to the back of the room. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale for your transition. Inhale, exalted crescent. Exhale, simple twist. Plant your right hand. Lift your left hand high to the sky. Prepare for side plank. Ground into your right hand. Bring your left hand to the inside of your front leg. Bring your two peace fingers to your big toe. Shift your weight into the right side of your body. Extend your top leg long. Again, this is a challenging posture, so if you fall out or need to take a different variation, that is just fine. Again, you are so much more than your physical balance. There's so much going on inside. Stay here or transition into wild thing. Wild thing, press your hips up high, reach your left arm overhead. With control, shift back into your side plank. It's okay if you're a little wobbly. Every day is a little bit different. With control, transition back into your low lunge. Inhale, exhale, step back, move through your chaturanga. Beautiful work so far. It's been really challenging, and we have just a little bit further to go. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, hop, or float your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, let your hips sink back, sweep your arms up overhead, shrug your shoulders down and away from your ears. Engage your core. Sink back further if you can, keep weight out of your toes. Inhale, palms to heart center. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Bring your left elbow outside of your right knee. Twist through your core, gaze up over your top shoulder. Look back at your knees and make sure that one knee is not tracking out in front of the other. Pull your left hip back, push your right hip forward. Good. Breathe here. Press your palms energetically into one another. Sink your hips deeper if you can. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Bring your right elbow outside of your left knee. Twist through your core. Again, check that your knees are in line with one another. Gaze up over your top shoulder. Press your palms into one another. Sink your hips back and down. And breathe. Exhale, release, forward fold. Shake out your legs a little bit if you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up to chair pose. Moving on to our balancing series, I'm going to show you from the front. Prepare for eagle pose. Wrap your right elbow under your left, spiral your wrists so your palms meet, or grab for opposite shoulders. Lift your right leg up high, wrap your thigh over your standing leg. You can spiral your legs so your foot meets the back of your calf, or you can go ahead and use your foot on the earth as a kickstand. Engage your core. Find your drishti or your point of focus at the front of the room. We have 2 more balancing postures. You can choose to move seamlessly from one to the other or take breaks in between. Release your eagle. Inhale into mountain pose or one-legged mountain if you're going straight into it. Everybody meet in one-legged mountain with your knee bent to a 90-degree angle. Prepare for big toe pose. I'm going to show this first side with a towel so you can see this variation. For big toe pose, either wrap a towel around your foot or bring your 2 peace fingers to the big toe. Extend your leg out long in front of you. Stay here or shift your leg out to your side. Let your left arm go long. Engage your core. Breathe here. Take any variation that works for you. That is just fine. Release or transition right into dancer's pose. For dancer's pose, ground down into your left foot. Bring your right hand to meet your right foot. Engage your core. Kick your right foot into your right hand. Begin to hinge your body forward. This is more of a kick up and out than it is falling forward. Take any arm variation with your left hand that works for you. I like to have mine on my heart. It regrounds me. Breathe. Inhale just a little bit higher here. Beautiful dancers, everybody. And release. Take a forward fold. Release your spine. Maybe bend one knee, then the other. Inhale up to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Prepare for eagle on the left. Wrap your left elbow under your right elbow. Spiral your arms together so your palms meet, or bring your palms to opposite shoulders if you're tight. Engage your core. Lift your left leg up and over your right thigh. Spiral your legs together so the front of your foot touches your calf. You can always prop your toes down to create a little kickstand. Remember, it's not about being perfect in these postures, it's about finding balance. Balance between what you think you should look like and what your body actually needs. Now that you know where we're going, I'm going to show the poses transitioning one right into the other, but take breaks in between if you need. Release your ego, move into big toe pose. The first stage of big toe with your left knee bent at a 90 degree and your fingers around your big toe is a great place to stay. However, you can always extend your leg long in front of you and eventually open it up to the side. Wherever you are, breathe here, bring a soft smile to your lips, shine your heart up and proud. Now either release or transition right into dancer's pose. For dancers, square your hips to the front of the room, bring your two knees to touch, bring your left hand to reach back for your left foot. Begin to kick your foot into your hand. Begin to gently hinge forward with control. You can reach your right arm up high or bring it to your heart. Beautiful dancer. Again, it might look different from mine, and that is just fine. Release into mountain pose at the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, right into downward facing dog, or you can take an optional chaturanga if you'd like. Breathe here, find some organic movement. You've worked so hard today and we are almost done. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right leg high. Exhale, pigeon pose on the right. Swing your right knee up to meet your right wrist. Your ankle can meet your left wrist. Your shin can be parallel to the front of the mat if that's accessible for you. If your hips are tight like mine, you can bring a block under your hips and square your hips to the front of the room. Press into the top of your back foot. Inhale, reach up, shine your heart forward. Exhale, release over your front leg. You can come down to your elbows or your palms, or maybe bring a block under your forehead. Just surrender here. Begin to slow down. Soften your jaw. Turn your attention inward. How does your body feel different than it did before? Do your limbs feel longer and looser? Does your breath feel deeper and fuller? Or maybe your body just feels a little tired. Whatever it is, breathe it in, embrace it, and all that your body has done for you today. Keep your eyes closed, soften your jaw, settle in here. We're going to be here for a little while, so enjoy the relaxation and give yourself a moment of silence. Here, or on your next inhale, sweetly push up to your palms and transition into a pigeon pose twist. Bend your back knee, reach your right palm behind you and grab for the outer edge of your left foot. Another great modification is to do this with your left forearm on the earth. Breathe here, gently twist through your torso. Be aware of your knee and back out anytime you need to. This is a challenging posture. Slowly release. If you're still in pigeon, make your way back up to your palms. Flip your left toes under, press into your palms, push back up into three-legged dog. Release over into a scorpion. Let your right leg fall behind you briefly. Meet back in downward facing dog. Last side. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, pigeon pose on the left. Bring your left knee to meet your left wrist and your ankle to meet your right wrist. Parallel your shin to the front of your mat if you can. Square your hips to the front of the room. Again, if your hips are tight like mine, you can bring a block under your hip. Press into the top of your back foot. Inhale, shine your chest proud. Exhale, fold forward. Hinge at your hips. Let your forehead come to the earth or a block or your forearms. Release here. Soften your jaw. Blink your eyes closed. Notice if this side maybe feels different from the first side. Maybe this feels a little bit looser or tighter. Maybe your breath feels softer now than it did before. Let yourself disengage. Turn inward and find the balance in your breath and in your body naturally. Breathe. Remain here, or on your next inhale, slowly make your way back up to your palms for a pigeon twist. Bend your right knee, reach your left arm back and behind you, grab for the outer edge of your right foot. Again, this is a deceptively challenging posture, so take any variation that works for you. Listen to your body and be aware of how your knee feels. Breathe here and slowly release. If you're still in pigeon, come back up to your palms, flip your back toes under, press back into three-legged dog. Scorpion your dog, square your hips to the side of the room, let your top leg fall back behind you. Release back into downward facing dog. Take some organic movement here. Breathe deeply. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, make your way down to your knees for a frog stretch. Let your knees come out to a 90-degree angle. Come down forward onto your forearms. I like to rest a block under my belly for a little bit more stability. Flex your toes for a little bit more intensity. Release your head down. Breathe here. This is a bit of an intense stretch, so back out whenever you need to. Listen to your body. We're going to stay here for a few more breaths. Soften your jaw, blink your eyes closed, and relax. You'll feel your body slowly release into the stretch a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Remember to come back to your breath whenever things get a little intense. On your next inhale, slowly make your way back up to your palms. Bring your knees back under you. Move any props out of the way. Gently transition to a seat for butterfly pose. Bring your soles of feet to touch. Let your knees fall open wide. And let your right leg go long for half butterfly. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to do one more strengthening exercise here. You can have your arms out to the side or in front of you or behind your seat. Pulse your right leg up for 5, 4, 3. I know it's hard. 2, 1. Good work. Inhale your arms up high and fold forward over your extended leg. You can stay shallow. You can bring a block under your forehead. Maybe your fingers wrap to create a little basket under the sole of your foot. Wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. You can stay here or open up into a side stretch. Listen to your body here. At this point, my cues are only suggestions. Let yourself continue to melt over your leg, and we're going to stay here for a few more breaths. On your next inhale, slowly roll back up. Prepare for a modified Wad Thing. Let your left palm plant behind you. Press into your feet. Stretch up and out, press your hips eye to the sky. Let your right hand fall behind you. A lovely counter stretch here. Inhale, reach deeper. Exhale, come back down to a seat. Half butterfly on the other side. Extend your left leg long, bring your right leg in. Square your shoulders over your hips, sit up proud. Plant your palms behind your seat or have your arms out long to the side. Pulse up for 5, 4, 3, you got this, 2, 1 more, beautiful, come back down. Inhale, reach up high, exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips, let your forehead melt towards your knee. Again, take any props or variations, you need to get comfortable here. Maybe your palms reach and create a little basket under the sole of your foot. Maybe you need something different from what you needed on the other side. Soften here. Maybe you come into a side body stretch. Whatever works for you. We're going to stay here for a few more breaths. So enjoy it. Release. On your next inhale, slowly roll up. Prepare for a modified wad thing. Plant your right palm behind you, press into your feet, press your hips up high to the sky. Reach your right arm back behind you. I'm going to show you from the side. Breathe, lift. Feel how long and strong your body is. Beautiful. Come back down to a seat. Extend your legs long in front of you for staff pose. Move fleshy parts out from under your seat. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold over both legs. This is going to be your deepest stretch yet. Soften your jaw. Blink your eyes closed. Enjoy your final forward fold. Forward folds are so good for our nervous system, telling our body that it's okay to calm down. Forward folds are great right before bed or any time you feel like you need to come back down to earth and find a little bit of grounding. On your next inhale, slowly roll up and plant your palms behind you with your fingers facing towards the front of the room. Prepare for reverse plank or tabletop. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, press your heart, hips, thighs up to the top of the room. Let your head fall back behind you if that's comfortable. Just a few breaths here. Inhale, reach higher. You got this. Exhale, release all the way down to a seat. Release all the way down to your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock back and forth on your spine. Stay here if this feels good, or option to move into a shoulder stand. For shoulder stand, extend your legs up tall to the sky, engage your core, begin to shift your hips up and stack them above your shoulders. Use your palms on your lower back with the leverage from your elbows to support your weight. Press your toes up to the sky. Make sure you gaze up to your toes, keep your neck straight. Option to stay here or come down into a plow pose. Let your feet fall overhead and extend long. You can play around here a little bit if you'd like to. You can come into deaf man's pose or stay in plow or take any variation that suits your body, opening up through the back of the heart here. Slowly, with control, on the exhale, come down. Bring your knees back into your chest. Take a few more circles. Loosen up your spine. On your next inhale, hug your right knee into your armpit. Give it a squeeze. And on the exhale, guide your right knee over to your left side with the aid of your left hand. Let your right arm go long with your gaze to follow. Blink your eyes closed. Maybe you let your tongue fall to your right cheek. Come back to your breath. Feel the way every inhale fills up your ribs, inflates through your right side body, and every exhale you melt further into the earth. A few more breaths here. Soak it in. On your next inhale, slowly pull both of your knees back into your chest. Give a little squeeze. Let your right leg go long. Pull your left knee into your armpit. And on your exhale, guide it over to the right side of your body with the help of your right hand. Let your left arm go long with your gaze to follow. And take any variation that suits you with your legs. Again, blink your eyes closed. Soften your jaw, just surrender here. Breathe into your left side body. Fill it up until you feel like you can't inhale anymore. And exhale. Melt into your mat. Let gravity pull you down to the earth. A few more breaths here. On your next inhale, gently, sweetly bring your knees back into your chest. Curl your forehead all the way up to your knees. Wrap your arms as tightly as you can around your shins. Inhale the biggest breath you have all day. Sip in every drop of air. And exhale, release into Shavasana. Let your legs go long. Let your arms fall to your sides. Let your shoulders melt into the mat. Soften your eyes closed. You made it. Now you get to soak in all the benefits of your practice. Take a moment to find some gratitude for everything your body just did. Maybe you tried a new balancing posture today. Maybe you found a little bit more balance in your mind and in your heart. Maybe you were able to breathe deeper and fuller than you have in a few weeks. Whatever it is, you are amazing. Give yourself permission to believe it and soak it in. Remain here, or begin to gently reawaken your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe shrug your shoulders and scrunch up your nose and your eyes. Sweetly make your way over to your left side into a fetal position. Use your bicep as a pillow. Gently press yourself up to a seated position. Take one more big, deep breath, the biggest breath you've taken all day. Fill it all the way up to the top and push the air out. Bring your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra, the place of union. The teacher and student in me bows to and honors the teacher and student in you. Thank you for joining me in this practice today. Namaste.